Hi guys, this is Kenneth Wong from the Zodiac Consulting Group, and welcome to the outlook for September 2024. Now, this is the chart for 2024, and this is the month of September. Now, the month of September, we could see that it has a DW, direct wealth, sitting right on top. So now direct wealth normally talks about jobs. It talks about cash flow. It talks about liquidity. So the first information that comes to mind is this month, there might be some volatility in terms of liquidity. There might be certain inflows and outflows. There might be some job changes, and there might also be some new opportunities or new jobs arising. All right. Now, how will this manifest itself? Now, this is due to a sudden change of directions or the introduction of new activities. For example, you might have governments or high authorities changing directions to, deal with the uncertainties in the economy. There might be some monetary or financial announcements that all of us have been waiting for example, that might give a bit of a boost in terms of liquidity and cash flow into the market. All right. Now, this might set off a chain reaction in terms of job movements, in terms of economic activities, in terms of how much liquidity is available in the marketplace. All right. Now, the month of September is represented by the animal sign of the rooster. Okay, now the rooster will combine with the year of the dragon. This combination is what we call the six harmony combination, all right, that produces the metal element output. Okay, now converted to layman terms, output means introduction of new activities, new directions, new plans, new execution, for example. All right. And the six harmony combination talks about activities of partnership or collaboration. So this tells us that in the month of September is a great year to collaborate or partner with different people for new activities, new jobs, new opportunities. And because the output talks about the metal element and it also talks about communication, so a lot of new activities will be negotiated through a lot of forthcoming communication. All right, a lot of selling ideas, a lot of proposing collaboration activities and events and so on. Now, the rooster also forms a harm with the dog. Now, the harm talks about a series of negative emotions. Now, negative emotions might not be bad. It just means that you are going through a journey of very unsettling emotions, right? For example, you're embarking on new adventures, new opportunities, new job roles, right? That you're not too familiar with it. You don't have much experience with it. All right. So normally you do not know whether it's going to be a success, it's going to be a failure. So there's a lot of anticipation. So that's why the entire experience is very unnerving, is very unsettling, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It normally just represents, embarking on a new adventure or trying to take on a new opportunity. Okay. Now, the harm between the rooster and the dog normally signifies a lot of noise. All right. A lot of non-impactful noise. That means the whole environment is very noisy. Okay. It's very, very noisy, but is it detrimental? The answer is no. All right. You have to have the awareness and the ability to ignore the noise, cut through the smoke screen, and keep your focus on the objective. Now, emotions is a double-edged sword. Okay, so when you're emotional, you can either take the leap of faith and try new things that might pivot you towards new opportunities and new rewards, or you can be victimized by the emotions and you could push away opportunities. So this month is a mixture of both. All right. So when new things come to you this month, try to look past the noise, try to keep your eyes on the prize, meaning keep your focus on the objective. If the objective is worth pursuing, go for it. Now, we take a deeper look at the month of September. Okay. Now, inside the rooster, it has a combination of auspicious and inauspicious stars. The area of focus is this. I am looking at the peach blossom together with the salty pool. Now, the peach blossom talks about a likability star. So it goes beyond the romantic, lovey-dovey kind of energy, right? It basically talks about whether people are, are they willing, do they enjoy hanging out with you? Do they enjoy having a chit chat with you and spending time with you? Okay. Salty pool is another peach blossom star or another likability star, but it is also the star of lust. All right. So if you use it correctly, it is the month of influencing. Remember, I said to you that this month there's going to be a lot of activities of proposing new ideas, initiating collaboration activities. You're trying to sell this idea of working with you. All right. That's why this is your month of influencing. However, if you're a person who likes to have too much fun, it could be a month of scandals. All right, guys. So, I wouldn't be surprised if, in this month, you might be exposed to certain scandal related news. For example, of certain powerful figures. This month, a lot of people might make mistakes because of, sexual related activities as well. All right. So it's a mixture of using it well and using it in terms of having too much fun. All right. And getting exposed. Okay. Now, if you use it well, under the power of influencing, these auspicious stars will be in your favor. So you have the Grand Duke combination. That means people will be very convinced by your idea of collaboration, and new partnerships and new opportunities will be formed. Okay. Earth Relief talks about, problem solving abilities, talks about coming up with great innovation to do things better. All right. It also represents new opportunities to accumulate physical assets like property. Okay. Now, Imperial Advisor talks about, increasing your position and ranking. All right. So it's a bit of an elevation in terms of your business as well as your career. Monthly Virtue talks about the ability to solve issues and come up with great solutions. All right. So again, use the month for great influencing, proposing great ideas moving forward. Okay. For those people who choose the month of scandals, for example, then you will have the Flying Blade, Death Charm, right? This talks about constantly having problems coming after you again and again, making mistakes, all right? Lesser Consumer means you spend a bit of money or there might be some losses coming your way. Year Shah means the rest of the year might be quite challenging for you. And Cascading Cloud Shah means you might offend people along the way and have bad working relationships. Okay, so guys, make your choices clearly. All right. All right. If those of you who have enjoyed my sharing over the last few months, please subscribe, like, and share. And those of you who want more information, please join my Telegram group. And if you have the ox, dog, snake, rat, dragon, rabbit, and the rooster in your charts, all right, this month, please pay attention. Now, if you have a rooster in your parts chart, right, you will have the positive energies of potential partnerships, direct opportunities coming your way, and you are extremely likable to deal with. So please, all right, pick the right choices, pick the right activities, meet more customers, meet more potential working partners, all right, and try to collaborate and create more opportunities for yourself. Okay. Now, the advice for the rooster, okay, a small price is needed to achieve a bigger reward, which means that in order for you to form a partnership or to get hold of this opportunity, you might be required to pay a small price first. So do not let a small price get in the way of creating a bigger reward for yourself. Okay, this is a potential danger of penny wise, pound foolish. And those of you with the dragon in your charts, in the month of September, you have the opportunity to showcase your leadership qualities. All right. It also talks about direct opportunities coming your way. And it definitely talks about innovation. All right. On your part, that means you get to create, you get to execute new models, right? New business models, new execution plans, doing things totally differently from what you were doing before. Okay. And the advice for the dragon: greatness in life is achieved through blood, sweat, and tears. Okay. Why do I say that? Because even though you have great opportunities coming your way, the journey can be a bit punishing. All right. This comes from the relationship of self punishment. Okay. So I need you to choose a more tedious journey, because at the end of the tedious journey awaits great rewards for you. Those of you with the ox in your party chart, all right, you have great collaboration opportunities, most likely with more than one partner. That means two partners and above. That means like a big project, multiple businesses coming together, interdepartmental efforts, for example, right? Great opportunities. And this all indicates nobleman energy. All right. So, guys, even though on the surface it might look like additional work, it might look like a lot more sacrifices. Go with the flow, and great things will come your way. The advice for the ox: sudden changes and new experiences might be scary. We get it. It is scary. However, take the leap of faith, go with the flow, and reveal sweet rewards over time. Those of you with the snake in your charts, all right, just like the ox, you have great collaboration activities, all right. Nobleman energies will bring about great opportunities your way through recommendations, through invitations, through group projects, all right. And the advice for the snake is: every achievement is a result of fair exchange. Strike a win-win deal to move forward, meaning every opportunity that comes your way this month requires you to pay a bit of a small price, or you might need to sacrifice a bit more resources on your part, right? Namely, money, time, effort, energy. All right. As long as you're willing to commit a bit more, right, a lot more opportunities will come your way. If you try to gain all the reward without contributing a little bit more commitment, then that might be the result of you pushing opportunities away. Those of you with the rabbit in your charts, all right, this is a month of new roles and opportunistic circumstances. Okay, the energy might be a bit uncomfortable because of the changing circumstances. All right, but do understand that this is opportunistic for you. All right, so the advice for the rabbit is this: control your emotions and you control your outcome. All right. That means you will face a series of negative emotions, right? You might not like the situation. You might hate it even. All right. But remember this: negative emotions are only here to distract you from the real opportunities. Take the leap of faith, deal with the circumstances, and after a while, you will realize that this is the correct step to take. For those of you with the red in your party chart, it is a month of restructuring, making way for internal opportunities. Now, what are internal opportunities? It could be, new opportunities in another department, and you're doing some internal transferring within the organization. It could be you doing preparation work for a massive launch of a new product. It could also mean, a long lost friend whom you haven't seen for like 10 years, right? Suddenly calls you up and offers you a job. All right. These are what we call internal opportunities, out of the sight of the public, but only you will know about it. Okay. The advice for the red: tough times create tough leaders. All right. This year or this month might be your year of internal opportunities, I would say. However, these opportunities requires you to step up, all right, problem solve, go through a tedious journey, and ultimately showcase your tough leadership. And finally, those of you with the dog in your charts, right? You have the positive energies of showcasing your leadership qualities and ultimately showcase your problem-solving qualities and abilities. Okay, the advice for the dog is this: great positions of power comes with tough decisions. Ignore the noise and keep moving forward. Keep your eyes on the prize, keep your focus on the objectives, ignore the noise and keep moving forward. Those of you with the dog in your charts, this month might be a bit of a noisy month for you. Remember, all these noise do not mean anything serious. It is not detrimental. It is only here to distract you. Keep moving forward, right, through the month. Cut through the smoke screen, cut through the white noise, and you will be fine. All right, guys, thank you so much for staying with me for the September Outlook. All right. Those of you who like what I'm doing right now, please show some encouragement and show some love by subscribing, like and share, and joining my Telegram group. On that note, my name is Kenneth Wong, and I'll see you next month. Take care, guys.